Hey YouTubers, this is John. Just wanted to make a quick video, kind of show you a couple of details I didn't get in the other videos for our little wind tower project. Number one, I talked about a sleeve in the ground that I put our clothesline pole in to hold up the tower. And that's all it is, just a 4-inch pipe buried in the ground. Hopefully I got it deep enough that and flush enough with the surface that it don't break a lawnmower blade, but it's about 3 foot to ground, and I put a little bit of rock in the bottom of it to keep it from getting muddy down there, and I'll have a plug for it eventually. I don't want to blind you all, so I'll get on the other side of this tower. The sun's getting ready to go down. It's about 6 o'clock. There's my clothesline pole. Yeah, it's still about 5.5 foot tall, so it gets way up there. Working pretty good. Here's that base plate. I went ahead and used bolts this time. I didn't want to weld it, so used 1/2-inch bolts. Made these pieces out here where it just gears, I guess, but it's all 1/2-inch metal. It's good thick stuff to hold this thing down with. Again, there's my ground rod. Grounding cable. That ground rod's about 8 foot. Grounding cable is number 6 wire. Again, the tube or pipe, whatever you want to call it, is we actually use flex tubing underneath the ground, but it's PVC pipe that goes down, then tubing underneath of it that goes up to the shed. The pole, I guess the pole that actually allows us to do what we're doing. It's about 18 feet tall. Buried it in about 4 foot of concrete, and also put a couple other things on there. I've got my bolts here for whenever I get my winch put in. There's my cable, the other end of it there, and there's the block that we used to pull it up with. That's a 3,700 pound rated block, so more than enough. And again, our old farmall tractor, it's more than enough tractor to pull this thing. Now the funny thing is, we have a Kubota tractor. It's a small one, and the last time we lowered this thing down, it pulled the Kubota across the driveway, so not enough tractor there, so we used the big farmall for this. Alright, so back into the power shed. Battery bank there. There's my battery meter. We've been getting some gusts. It's been going up a lot. But this is basically all it's doing right now. We're just charging batteries. I wanted to work all the kinks out of this thing before I go putting more money into it. So, but anyway, that's what I got, and so far working pretty good. A while ago the wind was blowing pretty strong. Had the battery voltage up over 26 volts. It was like 26.2, I believe, 26.3. And the amps were in the mid-20s, so definitely have some strong winds. Let's see if we can catch it spinning up there. There it is, spinning like crazy. Anyway, the goal of this project is to reduce our electric bill. Putting a lot of money into it to save a little bit of money, so this is going to be a long-term project. Again, we're going to go grid tie eventually, but like I said before, I just want to work the kinks out first. I want to make sure everything's right. Plus that our co-op is a little bit sticky about how we connect to their system. So I've got to have everything just right, and they'll send somebody out probably to do an inspection. So anyway, there you go. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. Appreciate it.